This video is our presentation of Claude Resources. This is an AMX listed stock trading our ticker CGR. See right off, this had a nice day on Friday of 7.5%, almost 700,000 shares traded. Judging by these volume bars, liquidity is not an issue. Stock's been in a pretty solid downtrend over the last 6 months, but I think it's showing some of the hallmarks of trying to find a bottom. MACD over the last 3 months looks like it's trying to make a higher low. A little bit of a W pattern going on with the histogram, but importantly, looks like it's going to drop a bullish cross, and the histogram bars are going to move back through zero. While it's not been super tight, it's the second PPO ADX pinch, with the PPO making a higher low. Again, that's a good indication of a potential bottom. Still pretty early on, but the MFIs look like they're trying to turn. I'll be looking for them to move through and hold above 50. Not getting a lot from the accumulation distribution. Still in a pretty good downtrend. I just want to see this baseline hold, see if it can push up further north, potentially try and move through somewhere right around there, break the upper half of the downward channel. I like to look at this Chaikin money flow, making higher lows, moving back towards zero, buying and selling pressures equalizing. But across that same period of time, you see the CCI trying to make some higher lows, just now broken through negative 100. That's something bottom feeders will use as a buy point, and it'd be a hold until it turns, breaks back down through negative 100. Full still, certainly an oversold territory, just now making a rotation. Way too early to get anything from the stow. But that buying pressure that came in on Friday, if that's followed, stow should start moving a lot faster, show some momentum coming into the play. And even the tricks, it does move slow, but it looks like it's just now starting to try and flatten out. I'll be looking for a higher low to be made, and ultimately for it to try and establish some sort of upward channel. Make a higher low, come back through, make a higher high. Again, it's very early on, but the buying that came in on Friday is something that says pay attention to me. Of course, the RSI's turned with the bottom support holding, and this stock was in a position right through here to try and make a stronger move. Nice uptrend in the RSI, nice rounded bottom, nice support levels being held. And a lot of times when charts try to make a move, they look like they're strengthening, and they fall through that bottom support. Typically a more substantial fall happens, but I'll wait till the new support level is established, and I'll look for that buying pressure to try and come back in and challenge the underneath side of that old support, which is now a resistance point. So what I'd be looking for here is certainly a bottom support down here around $1.04, but even more substantially there at $1.07. Stock is held and closed above that every day that's touched these levels, so I'd be wanting to see the $1.07 mark hold. Now on the resistance side of things, I do see a little bit right there in front of it. Its high on Friday was $1.17. See it closed near the high. It's going to be important for it to try and push through that. But then beyond that, a little bit right there on the $1.25. But I'd be coming back up into this area of the old support, right around $1.33. 50-day moving average is coming into play at $1.34, and I'd suspect that's going to be a pretty tough area of resistance. Now, that's a pretty nice upside, adding about 20 cents a share from where it closed, and I'd be wanting to see the price break through that, come up here, challenge this next resistance level around $1.50, $1.55, and if it bounced off of that, came back down, it'd be making a classic inverted head and shoulders pattern. At that point, it could be signaling the overall reversal of this chart, especially if it can break back through that resistance point. That would be the neckline. And per standard calculations of inverted head and shoulders, that would give it a very nice upside. So it looks like the indicators are giving hints this might be trying to reverse. As long as this bottom support can hold, I think this chart should stay on radar to see how it performs from here. But as always, it's merely my interpretation of the CGR chart. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.